All right, looks like we're live.
All right, guys, we are live. I want to thank everybody for coming by and checking out the Xtreme Team auto recruiting platform Hangout. My name is Bruce Martin Gerlach. I'm coming to you from the Jersey Shore. I want to thank my expert panel below. We have a lot of experience in internet marketing below. Guys, how you doing?
Great.
Awesome.
Doing great.
Cool, cool. I want to thank everybody that's joining us and watching the Hangout. Because like I say every week, you're here for a reason, and that's to look at a way to generate, an income online. And maybe you're struggling with your business. You could be spending time with your family. We could all be spending time with our family, but we're here for a specific reason. Okay, we're here to show you a marketing strategy using mobile and your cell phone and the SMS feature to capture leads and communicate with those leads. Now, this is this system is fairly new to the industry, but what I want to clear up is what auto recruiting platform is and what it isn't. And what auto recruiting platform isn't is it's not an opportunity. So this is not going to compete with your business opportunity. It's going to enhance it. It's a marketing strategy to build your business. Okay, so it's not going to compete. This is to help you expand your business. Okay, we should always be looking at ways to generate more income online and expand our businesses, and that's what this is about. If you're here and you don't have a business, you're new and you're taking a look, you're looking for a way to generate an income online, well, congratulations, because you can generate a pretty lucrative income as a reseller selling a solution to marketers to build their business on the internet, and that's what most of us are doing here. I lead with the solution. Personally, I see a struggling market out there at 97%, which hasn't changed much since I came from offline methods to online methods. We all got involved in, and saw this, vision of internet or network marketing. Most of us probably saw the opportunity from our living rooms or from somebody else's living room. And that person, stood in front of the room and presented this business to us, and most of us that got involved, we saw the light went on, like, this is the better way. This is exactly what I've been looking for, and we joined, and that person said, probably told you the definition of insanity is the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And that was to open our eyes about, our job mentality. Okay. So our eyes were opened and we got involved. And since then, a lot of people have struggled. I mean, 97%. Come on, most of us have struggled. I've struggled. I know everybody here has probably had struggles. You're not gonna succeed without failing. You have to have some struggles along the way. And when we ran out of people to talk to in our warm market, where do you turn? Okay, because you have no one to talk to. We turn to the internet, right? I was at a meeting a couple months ago, I guess now. I don't go to many home meetings. I just went to this meeting. I wanted to, see what was going on. And one of the guests, he was brand new, never did network marketing, asked a very good question to the presenter. What do you do when you run out of people to talk to? Now, we all look to the internet. And we found that it's not as easy online as we thought, and people struggle, and then come to find there's got to be a better way. So here we are, looking for a better way yet, with the opportunity. Does that sound familiar? So, Eric, were you you're muted? I didn't know if we were going to say something.
No, you're totally right, Bruce. People are looking. I mean, the statistics are going up. For monthly, people that are looking for an opportunity online is in the hundreds of thousands monthly, and they're looking at that number to rise by 2017. So people are turning there to generate income from home, opposed to going out and working another 8-hour shift at another job and then going home and getting 6 hours of sleep just to do it all over again. They're turning to the internet to look for a feasible way to generate income. And with doing that, many of us know that, you know, doing the traditional emails with all the different spam blockers, and even companies that you're subscribed to have a hard time getting in your inbox. That's why SMS is leading the way with being able to get directly to your customer with a 97% open rate. So if that's what individuals are looking for, to get their message, get their product, get their advertisement right in front of people, you have to have that solution there for SMX. And that's what ARP, the auto recruiting platform, is going to do for people.
Well, absolutely. We've seen much higher conversions. Paulie, your conversions are through the roof.
Yeah, I'm sitting around 51%. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's seems to be a little higher. It's at 51%, but you know, I put a little effort into this system. You know, I make sure I know the importance of building a relationship with your list. So by getting those higher conversion rates, it's simply just putting my system to action with a little more effort towards it. Of just, you know, opening up my my people coming onto my list and communicating with them, and just showing that I'm there for them and answering any questions, and see what they're looking to accomplish. You know, that 97% failure rate that we always talk about, that's extremely high. I mean, it's almost impossible for an average person to come online today and make a full-time living. A residually I mean, you could come on and make a few bucks here and there. I mean, we've all done that. But to make it on a consistent residual monthly income monthly, every month, is very, very, very difficult to do. And you know, it's usually not the opportunities that people are getting into. It's because they don't have the proper system in place. And you know, we talk about systems all the time. That is your engine. That's what fuels your opportunity. That's what is able to get you results for the opportunity you're working. So you know, I see a tremendous amount of people jumping from opportunity to opportunity. They don't stick with things for more than 6 months, because let's face it, you know, if they're not making money, what are they going to do? After 6 months, they get fed up and they go to the next shiny ball syndrome. So there's a retention and a duplication problem on the internet too. These two problems, you know, nobody's figured out to solve it. You know, we all know the problems. We all know the problems, okay? But we also know that we need to build a list, right? Because the money's in the list. But we don't know how to monetize that list. We don't know how to use that list to benefit the people that are on it, that we're building. And, you know, ARP is our main hub. You know, it's our system that we build a two-way. We have a two-way text messaging platform where we're able to communicate and build that relationship with our list. All right, and then we're able to monetize that list and you know, get a good fit for what they're looking for. So, you know, I think we really have something solid here. Really, this is a gift. This is from a guy that, you know, has been creating systems. Our creator, Don, he's been creating systems over the last 10 years, and now he's come out of the shadows because he was behind closed doors for a lot of those years, and now he wants us to get some recognition. He's developed something that is it's a breakthrough. Let's face it, it's a breakthrough through internet marketing. It's going to give the average person an even playing field to be able to keep up and make the kind of money the big leaders and gurus are making. I mean, he's solved the problem of making money with this system. He's just going to come in, buy some leads. The system's going to do the work for you because it's a closing system, and it's going to solve the duplication and the retention, because, you know, it's very, you know, it's that easy for your partner coming in to go in and do the same thing. Just buy traffic, they'll get some sales coming in, and then, you know, generates that cash flow to put back into your business. So, nobody's going to leave you when people get results. Let's face it. So.
That's right, Paulie, and you hit on something key. In the past, we've all been there, and we've all been into those products and services to where you have to go out beyond that, beyond your site, and set up your autoresponders and pretty much do your own marketing for that product and service. So you've got these fees going out all the time, and if you aren't selling product, some of the products you have to set up auto ships and so forth. And if you aren't actively doing that and you don't have revenues coming in, most people can't afford to stay on that for more than just a few months. So that's why they jump into something that turns over more quickly. So then they're starting all over again with the autoresponder setup and all the follow-up emails that go out and so forth to try to keep those people engaged on your list. And so then you go through that, and that's why it's very difficult for people to have multiple income streams, because they have to really go through the same thing every time they take on a new product. They have to go through and set this all up again. And this is very unique. Up to now, there hasn't been a marketing platform to handle all products and services. And so that is the biggest frustration that it eliminates is all your onboard activity. You really can't afford, if you're doing product and service, you can't afford the time to get very close and have a lot of online and in-touch communication time with your people, because you're working so hard to do the campaigns and the marketing programs and so forth for every one of those. So this solves that, and it really is a breath of fresh air. When I saw this, that I could plug several things into this, and still I don't have to be jumping around to different marketing programs. One marketing platform handles everything. And whether it's online or brick and mortar, real estate, there's a fantastic real estate funnel that'll be coming up that's customized for that. So it makes sense that establish your base, your foundation for everything else, and so that you aren't jumping in and out of the marketing program. You can engage many other products and services with very little effort. Added effort for those additional income streams.
Yeah,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me just say one thing, Bruce, and you could take over. Here's the thing. There's such a big learning curve. I mean, it really looks easy coming online for a new person. You got all these people on there bragging they're making all this money and everything. You got the whole wide world web out there, right? The whole world full of people, and you figure all I need is a couple of people, and I can make money doing this. I could do this, right? You go with that mentality into this game, right? And you find out very quickly that it's not that easy. Okay, in fact, it's very, very difficult, and that's why we have 97% failure rate, right? Why is that? Why is it so difficult? Because the learning curve is so big. There is so much to learn, and so many people are telling you to do different things that it gets overwhelming. You go on information overload. It starts to becoming like you want to pull your hair out of your head. And there's just too much to learn. It's not duplicatable for the person, the average person. People don't have time today. They don't have time to sit in front of the computer 10, 12, 14 hours a day. Like that's what it takes, people. It takes that long a day, because it's a business. You're trying to build a business online, and it takes a great amount of time. You have to learn a ton of different things to do, and it's very hard to duplicate. So that's why so many people are failing. With ARP, this system gives you your time back, because there's really not much to do. You come in, you buy some traffic packs, you let the leads come into the funnel, you communicate with a few people here and there, and let the system close sales for you. and go off and enjoy your life with your time you have, you know? So, I mean, this is a no-brainer for me, and I know all you guys too, but I mean, you got to see the power in the system.
Right. You got to also see that they're asking you, your upline or what have you, the person you're following because you're trying to make money online. They're telling you to get an autoresponder. They're telling you to get a tracking system. You have to track you have to buy traffic. You're all over the place. If you need support, you got to go to another place. There's no efficiency there, especially if you don't have a whole lot of time. That's why ARP, that's why I like ARP so much, because it's just got me focused on what I could just get in. When I got in, just watch a couple of videos, set a tracking link, send it out. I know how my traffic is coming in, how well it's doing. Everything's in one place. If I have a problem, support's right there. Everything is in one place. So, I mean, that's half the battle. When you can just focus on your marketing and not have to worry about learning everything right away. You can always learn that stuff down the road or while you're doing your thing. You can have money coming in and reinvest and then scale up your business. I mean, that's why ARP is so special, I think. I mean, that's part of the reason. There's just so many facets to ARP, but to me, that was like huge for me. That's why I started actually making some money, seeing some income coming in, because I was able to just focus on what was important, and that was getting people to my site and making some money, you know. So now I can learn all these other things, you know. So.
That's what this whole thing is about, guys. All right? Don't let me get started. I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up because it's about making money, not learning how to make money. Just make money.
Right. Exactly.
All right? This is it. You get your website, you get your link, and promote it, man. And we start driving traffic to it. You buy advertising. The people come into your website, they put their cell phone numbers, and bing, you start communicating with them, and you just help them through the funnel. You help them through the presentation. That's all you got to do. All right, and once you got them there, they just go through the sales funnel, and they take out their credit card, and boom, you make money. That's it. Easy. 1, 2, 3, and you make money. No learning, no videos, no this, no SEO, no blogging. You know, all that stuff. You know, all this learning and stuff. I mean, that's cool, man. If you want to learn, sure, there's courses out there you can buy and you know, dedicate your time. You know, and while you're learning, you're not making any money, because you know what happens when you start learning? You get in lazy mode. Don said it best, man. I love that presentation, because the brain starts, you know, sitting and listening and learning, and all of a sudden it stops to think on how to create ways on making money. That's what the brain does. You ever go to a presentation or a classroom or anything, you sit down and your body starts getting lazy, you start relaxing, you start listening, and it gets boring after a while, and that's what happens. But people don't want to do that. People want to make money. They want to start living their life. And this is what the system does, man. It helps you make money, and it gets on with your life so that you can go shopping and do the things that you want to do. On vacation, pay your bills, do the things that you need to do. And I love it, man. I just love the system. It's easy. It's simple. And, you know, you know, email marketing and driving traffic with emails. Come on, guys. You know, I'm going to say it. I'm not ashamed of saying it. All right, but email is snail mail, bro. All right, it's like taking a turtle and a cheetah and racing them. Who's going to win? SMS text messaging is going to win by far. That's just the way it is. SMS is the best thing I've ever seen out there. It's the fastest thing way to communicate with somebody on your phone, and their answer. You know, you're live. You're right there. That's money right in your pocket, right there with that prospect. You know, by helping them see this presentation, seeing this opportunity, and helping them get started. So, I mean, that's my 2 cents worth, man. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. I mean, you know, it is what it is. The numbers don't lie, and I'll take SMS text messaging. I'll take SMS text messaging, number one, for communicating with someone over even a phone call, because they won't even answer the phone call, but they'll answer your text. So that's how powerful the system is, guys. And that's the new way of communicating. Businesses around the world are going to start communicating with their prospect and their customers through text messaging. And guess who they're going to order that software? They're going to order it through us, because we're the only one that have it.
You got to keep up with the times. That's all. The times are changing.
Yeah.
Email was popular. What's that?
I was just saying, you know, Jose hit the nail right on the head when he said, you don't have to learn how to make money. When you look at all the courses being sold right now online, they're all how to make money, how to learn Facebook, how to do. I mean, you're getting spammed, and there's 80% of the people are going there and they're saying, well, this is what I have to buy and learn. So they're all attempting to learn how to make all this. So next thing you know, 6 months in how to learn. Don's system puts you into action. Immediately, put you into action, get your funnel going, and start earning money. Not learning how, because, like he says, there's plenty of courses out there. They're all trying to sell them to you, but they're not using these courses themselves. They're in action mode making money. Okay, they're just making money off of you because you're buying how to use the YouTube. Look, you could go to YouTube and learn how to upload a video. You can go to YouTube and learn how to work Google this. You can go to YouTube and learn how to work YouTube. Get in action mode. Action mode creates momentum. Period. Action mode creates momentum.
You're right, Eric. It's like what we were talking about last week, dangling that carrot. That's why all these guys make these products. Because everybody's looking for information. That's the #1 product sold on the internet is information stuff. Everybody's looking for information, but nobody's got anything that has any product that you could actually go out there and make money right within 48 hours. Because basically that's what this system could do for you. Yeah. Especially when we launch, because we're going to be able to come in, buy leads. The leads are going to go out within 48 hours. You got cash flow. Simple as that. I mean, I don't know how to say it more blunt than that, but this is, people, if you don't see the power in this system, I mean, just close up your laptop, okay, shut off your computer, and don't look anymore. Stop driving yourself crazy, getting yourself gray hair and pulling your hair out of your head. There is nothing out there, trust me. Here's we're 6 here or 7 here tonight that has been doing this a number of years, okay? This is your solution. There is nothing out there that is going to give you the results what ARP can give you. It's simple as that. Period. End of the sentence.
All right. And results, piggyback, results create belief. If you believe, once you believe, that's it. It's over. Belief is 100% more important, very important in your business.
What was that, Anthony? What did you just say?
Belief. You got to believe. You see, when you get results, you start believing.
The reason why we're so fired up, we already have our belief because we already seen it. You know what I'm saying? We already seen the money coming into our accounts. We've seen how the system works. We've seen it. That's why we're so fired up. Everybody is excited. The whole community of ARP is excited. I mean, everybody, because they know it works. Everybody's making money, and that ain't nothing. When we go viral, when this thing launches and this thing catches fire, dude, it's just gonna burn everything, man. It's just everybody's gonna get in on this thing, and I
talk to people every day. It's like I talk to people every day, Jose, and they look at the system and say, "What a great system!" and man, it's really good. I'm like, why aren't you joining?
Right.
Why aren't you joining? These people are scared. They're actually scared.
Yeah.
Okay, and now
old conditioning. Old conditioning, Paulie.
Yeah, it is old conditioning. Okay, but you can't be scared. Okay, because I look at it this way: if you're an entrepreneur or business person, let's forget about online marketing and trying to make money online. Even if you were to go buy a franchise, open up your own business, or go into some type of business for yourself, there is a certain risk. There is a certain gamble you have to take to take that step. Right. Or else everybody would be out there owning businesses and nobody be working for nobody. Okay? Right. The more softer comfort approach is going out, getting a job, and working for somebody from 9 to 5, or maybe 9 to 9 nowadays, because people work longer. Know that they get that paycheck at the end of the week, and they're good. Okay? If you're that type of person, there's nothing wrong with that type of person if you're like that. But if you're trying to make some money online, or you're trying to go in business for yourself, you have to get out of that mindset. Okay? You have to release that from your mind. This is not something that you're going to go do for 7 hours, and somebody's going to pay you at the end of the week for the time you put in. This is stuff that you have to get in your mind that you have to take a chance, a gamble with. Now, yeah, there's good gambles and, you know, there's good risks and there's bad risks, okay? But here's 7 guys and a whole slew of ARP members that are in ARP, okay? We are here for the last 10 months telling you that this system is doing what it's doing. We've shown numbers, we've shown proof in our back office that we're getting results. I mean, wouldn't you say that to yourself that, hey, that's a good risk or that's a good gamble? The negative side effects on that is slim to none. So why not take that leap? This is your chance, because if you want to go out there and try and be in business for yourself, take a look at no less than $100,000 probably to get started in any business out there. Retail store or an office, or by the time you get office space or space and hire hire employees and gotta pay the electric and insurance and all the things that go into running a business. Think about the money. Think about the money that you're going to be spending to put into this. Okay, this is such a good risk for you right here. You're sitting at home. You don't have to hire people. You don't have to buy products to fill your store or whatever. You don't have to pay extra electricity and rents and all this overhead and insurances that need to go into this. And here's a bunch of guys every week telling you how great ARP is, how it's changing a lot of people's lives. Why aren't you jumping in with both feet in right now? I don't understand this. I really don't. You're at the ground floor opportunity, meaning an opportunity to get in as a founding member, because let me tell you something, these prices are going up, people, and you will be kicking yourself when you join later, knowing that you could have got in for a lot less. Okay? Why not we are about to launch. I mean, Don has been out on our surfboard twice this week with updates. We are almost ready to go here. It's closing in to the last moments here, getting in as a founding member. Why aren't you guys jumping in with both feet?
Well, I think it all boils down to the same old thing, Paulie, and it's really 3% of the people control 7% of the money for a reason. Some people just don't know. They don't know what a good thing is. They don't have the right mindset, that business mindset. So, people are jumping in. We just think everybody should get in because this is the real deal. Eric, you've said it. You've used Don's systems in the past and his traffic. And everybody that used his traffic and systems made a lot of money. And I think another thing that we got to talk about here, that really plays along with mindset is leadership. That a lot of people get into these opportunities online and don't realize that they have to support the people that they recruit. They have to teach them to do what they did. And if you don't know what you did or how you did it, you can't teach it. And that's not duplicatable. I mean, there isn't really anything that's very duplicatable in this industry, especially the offline methods of making a list of every single person that you know and calling them. That's just not a really good business plan, and most of those people aren't even looking anyway. That's the great thing about the internet. If you have a good traffic source, you can target a market of people that are looking for what you have to offer. And there's a big difference between picking up the phone like we do and texting somebody that's asking us for information, or picking up the phone and calling my Uncle Joe, hey, I'm having a meeting at my house. You think you could stop by and help me out and just fill the room, do me a favor marketing. But people don't realize that they have to guide the people that they bring in, that they have a responsibility, and you need a system to duplicate it, and it's got to be simple. We've all been saying this, simplicity. You need something simple because most people weren't meant to be entrepreneurs. They just don't understand everything that Paulie just spoke about because maybe you never owned a business. Heck, it doesn't even matter if you're a business owner. I have a friend that's an endodontist, and he's a horrible network marketer. It doesn't matter how much money he makes. or how much credibility he has. He just cannot do it. So he needs a simple system, like auto recruiting platform, something that you can hand your prospect with open arms and say, here's what I'm doing, plug into this, watch 2 videos, buy some traffic, send them to your funnel, and the traffic's targeted. These are people that are going to click on your funnel that are looking for what you have. Imagine that. Imagine that when you text somebody and they're, you know, asking you questions about what you're doing and how you're having results. That's a big difference than you know, asking somebody for a favor to come take a look at a business opportunity. We all think our business opportunities are the greatest thing in the world, right? That everybody should see what we see. Well, try looking at a market that is looking for what you see as opposed to talking to people that aren't.
Look at a market that people need. This is what people need, okay? And for the new, we have like 193 people on this Hangout tonight, and we got some new people, so we'll get into what this system is actually all about. But I'm looking at the comment section right here, and somebody asks, this KSPRY asks, where do you all go for traffic? See, this is what Bruce was talking about, how simple this system is, okay? You're going to be able to come in, right? When you join, it's going to be redirected right to the back office of QuickLister. That's going to be your software package where your whole business is running from. You're able to two-way text back there, and you're also going to be able to buy leads through our ARP co-op, right? For $100, you're getting 20 to 25 verified cell phone numbers. When I say verified cell phone numbers, that is actually a lead coming onto your list. So you're not buying clicks, you're not buying views, it's none of that recycled, reused traffic that everybody's using in the network marketing game. Okay? This is highly targeted leads coming onto your list, specifically looking for what you have to offer. And you know what? You can buy as much as you want of this stuff. $100. This stuff would cost you, if you were to even find it, a minimum of $10,000 to $50,000 per month, every single month. You would have to sign a contract to do that. So this is kind of traffic that normal people cannot get. All right, it's very, very expensive. Why? Because it's very, very good. It's very targeted, and the quality. You pay for quality. You don't pay for quantity. You pay for quality, right? You could go to Longhorns, get a steak over there for whatever, $15, but you know, go to Peter Luger's in Brooklyn and see what you pay a steak for. Why? Because the quality is there. You're paying for quality. So to answer that question, Cass Spry there, like Bruce is saying, this is a duplicatable system for anybody to, when they join, come in, buy some leads, and let the lead and let the system do the work. Simple. Go enjoy your day. Go take a vacation. Sales will be coming through. Your cash flow will be coming, and your life will be changed. Simple as that.
It's totally up to you. Paulie, it's totally up to the person as to how much they want to grow their income. You know what I mean? If they want to make $3,000 a month, $4,000 a month, just buy traffic, and the numbers don't lie. Like we always say, you know, your business is gonna, your list is gonna start growing. The sales are gonna be coming in on a monthly residual basis. So you're gonna be at $300 a month when you start, then $400, then $600, then $800, then $1,000, and it goes up to $1,500, $2,000.
And it could be a lot more. It could be a lot more than that. You know, I got some partners that are willing to drop $5,000 on traffic because they know the power of it.
Right.
I mean, you're going to be up. You're going to be up to $5,000 to $7,000 a month within 30 days easily with this kind of stuff.
Wow, this is powerful stuff.
It is, and you know, I'm not here to sell anybody anything. Okay, we do these. We talk about this every week. We're sharing the wealth. Okay, we have a system.
Yep.
I've always said this years ago too. If I ever found something, I would get the word out. Okay, it was a gift given to us from Don. We're help sharing this gift with other people. You want to join us? We love to have you aboard. If you don't want to join us, that's fine too. But give yourself the opportunity to check out the system. Go through the funnel. Okay? Go through the whole process and see what this is all about. Okay? Because this will be changing a lot of lives this year.
You know, Paulie, we kind of jumped over something kind of quick, and we tend to do that because there is a great compensation package to this, but the primary focus of ARP is their marketing tools to market other products and services. Foremost and and the utmost is if you have, most people that come to this have a product and a service, and that's what this is for. Don has patented a funnel. He's got a patent pending on a special funnel. It's very effective. It converts very well, and that same funnel model is what you use to set up marketing for your particular product or service. And that's primarily, there are some people, and I know Eric in the past, he's been involved with Don, and there was no compensation with those other programs. He was using the tools for marketing. And, so there are people that will come in here and they will not take advantage of the compensation package at all. They will just be using the tools. I had one question from somebody that really didn't want to get into list building and didn't want to build a team. And I said, this is ideal for you. If you just want to come in and lease the tools on a monthly basis and use them for your product, that's fine. But we have an opportunity to get some partners in with us, and then the tools become paid for. They're free for us to use, and so then you do build a little bit of a team, which is really nice. But Don has said many times that the product sales and using the tools for that purpose will outshine the compensation package. As much as we talk about the compensation package being so great, even more so are the effectiveness of the tools. Just want to get that in and try to make that clear.
You're right, Mark, and let's just lead into what you get when a person joins ARP. Let's go right into it. What is ARP, guys? I don't want to do all the talking here, so let's go into what ARP is for a person that wants to use this to promote their business or product or service.
You want to take that, Bruce?
Yeah, because I was actually going to say, first and foremost with this system, guys, is it solves all the problems. Never mind, the fact that all the tools that we get in the leads, this simple system is solving all the problems: duplication, retention, recruiting, and something we never talk about is your sponsor leaving and going to another program. Well, actually, we talked about that last week. So what happens when you join an opportunity and your sponsor leaves and then you're left hanging? This is a sponsorless system. You lead with your marketing. Okay, just because you have a business, and let's be real clear on this, you're going to make money online based on your marketing strategy, not based on the fact that you have a product to sell or that you have a business opportunity. Because without a marketing strategy, you're going nowhere. You're not going to sell anything. You're talking to people. You're making phone calls. You're on Facebook, sending your link to anybody that will, listen to it or click on it. So you have to really kind of get the right mindset and change your way about thinking when you're marketing online. Maybe there's a lot of new people out here too that don't even understand the list building, but you need a system that you can plug into with a marketing strategy, and we use a mobile marketing strategy and two-way SMS communication with our prospects. It's really powerful to reach a person immediately when they opt into your system, your funnel, your opportunity, and they're red hot. There's nothing more powerful than that. You can't do that with email. Most people don't even open their email. So what do? You come online and you don't know anything about internet marketing. Nothing, right? We talked about the courses, all the how-tos, and you're so right, Eric. I mean, you know, and it's awareness. We all know. Most of us that have been around for a while, even if you're struggling, you know why you're struggling. It's just becoming more aware of it. All the how-tos, how to do this, how to do that. I spent a fortune on courses that really did nothing for me because the biggest problem is there's just too much information, and it's confusing and it's frustrating, and you don't even know where to start. So what I found, especially, you know, when I found Auto Recruiting Platform, I was pretty much done with marketing online, with network marketing. I said, you know what, I'm tired of recruiting people. I'm tired of seeing them fail. It just, you know, it's a constant, you know, roller coaster ride and vicious cycle of people joining, dropping off, joining, going to another opportunity. You're losing people. You can't get the duplication. So for me, it was like, well, I'm ready to close my laptop up and walk away from this because it just doesn't seem like it's ever going to work. And then I found this system that solves these problems for me. All the tools are in one place, like Mark said. I mean, I've been looking for a system online that had every tool that I needed to be successful. Campaign tracking. You know, that's something we never talk about that we get with the system, how powerful that is, knowing that you're not throwing spaghetti against the wall and seeing what sticks. You know, in other words, you're not throwing good money at bad marketing, you know, because you know what's going on in your business. And that's the most powerful feature in this. You know, there's a lot of powerful features, but knowing what's going on in your business, especially on the internet, is very powerful. So if you're an offline marketer and you're looking at this right now, I mean, to tell you the truth, for you to come on the internet and not use a mobile optimized system and text messaging so that you can communicate with your people, you're not going to make it. You're going to throw a lot of money away on these how-to systems. You're going to throw a lot of money away on bad advertising and bad traffic and bad leads and emails that people aren't even going to open. Okay, I have 5 emails, and I don't think I've read my email all week long, not one of them. So what do? You're out there, you're struggling, you know, you got your business opportunity, maybe you got a couple people, they're struggling. What do? You're looking at this system right now, and you're trying to determine if this system is going to work for you. Okay, so what it's going to do for you is all the things that we said. It's going to solve the recruiting problem. It's going to solve the duplication. It's going to solve the retention, and it's going to solve the traffic problem of getting targeted traffic online because we have everything here. So if you can plug into a system and plug your team into a system that does the simple thing of buying leads and communicating with their leads via SMS, buy some more leads, communicate, buy some more leads, communicate, over and over. That simple duplication process is going to astound you when you have targeted traffic going to your website, whether it's health and wellness, or it's travel, or it's energy, or any opportunity that you have that is popular on the internet and is searched by thousands and thousands of people every day. Go into Google and search your opportunity, not the opportunity itself, but if it's energy opportunity. Search health and wellness opportunity and look at the search results that come up. You said it earlier on this Hangout, Eric, how many new people are coming into this industry every day. I mean, there is an opportunity online, but you have to have the right tools and resources to get to them. So like I said, if you have an opportunity and you have a product, it's not the cure or it's not the solution to making money online, it's how you get your product out to the market. Okay, if you have an ebook, that's obviously not the solution if you don't advertise that ebook because you're never going to make a sale. And if you don't have prospects, you don't have customers. And if you don't have customers, you're out of business. So if you're offline, take a close look at this, click the button below from the person that invited you, and no matter if you're an email marketer or you're a successful marketer and you have a team that needs this product, they need a communication tool. They don't need more how-to videos. They don't need any more courses like we've been saying. They need to make money now, and that's what this system does. You make money now because you're getting right to your marketing, you're getting right to business, doing money-making activities. Click the link below and take a look for yourself. Go through the system so that you can experience it for yourself. We're not talking about anything that's in the funnel itself because you have to experience that. We're talking about the struggles online and why this system is going to solve those problems for you, and why you should be looking at another way to increase or expand your business. Because if you're serious about making money with your business, then you need to take a serious look at something that can help your business. And we're serious about helping you. The whole community is. Whoever invited you here, you're going to get plugged into a community of awesome marketers. All you guys out there in Order Recruiting Platform, I want to give you, a big shout out because we talk to you guys every day on the surfboard in the back office of Order Recruiting Platform, and you guys are awesome. You guys get on these Hangouts, you're in our Facebook group, and we're all supporting each other, something that you don't see very often anywhere else. And we're not selling you a dream. We're not selling you another how-to course. We're not selling you anything. We're just selling you results. And when the system launches, and it's really soon, we're close, guys, we are going to have results that are going to sell because you know what people want? People want a sure thing. They want to be able to know that, when they get in this, it's a sure thing because they're going to see our results. They're going to see our conversion rates. They're going to see the money that we're making, and people's eyes are going to open because that dream they were sold all of a sudden now is a reality because they woke up and they're going to see the results that we're getting. And they're going to, be disappointed that they sat back and waited when they could have gotten in now, like you were saying, Paulie, as a founder before launch, and build that momentum to build your business and many others using this system. Very powerful stuff, guys. Don't miss it. Mobile marketing is huge. SMS is huge. It ain't your cell phone isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Look at what's happened to the cell phone. It's a computer. It's a video camera. It's a regular camera. It's an MP3 player. It's everything, and it's only going to get better. They make wristwatches now that are cell phones. I mean, the communication's only going to increase. So you're either going to chase it, or you're going to jump in and stay in front of it and keep up with the changes in the internet and the changes that are going to take place in society. Because everything's changing so fast, man. It just makes my head spin to think that where we are right now, where we were 20 years ago, is such a big difference.
Yeah, and something, Bruce, I want to say this, and touching on what you were going with, we've been in this game a long time, but me and you, Mark, we've known each other, and we were in another opportunity together, and it was getting to the point where I was getting sick and tired of just giving people false hopes. Right? Knowing what I was doing, okay, I could sponsor some people here and there, but I was in a kind of position where I was putting 10, 12 hours on a computer, and I was doing things that other people I sponsored in wouldn't do because basically they didn't have the knowledge, or they didn't have the time, or nor the money to test different traffic sources. So it was getting really discouraging for me because, I was these people were getting false hopes, It was very hard for the average person. Okay? Say it again. 97% of the people fail. Okay? And, I got with you, what was it, about just maybe a year and a half ago, and we were like, because we became a little bit close, and we set out to find a system, because it came to us that it wasn't the opportunity, right? It was not the opportunity. There's plenty of opportunities out there. You need something to fuel that opportunity. You need something to get people, and something easy so you could duplicate for the people coming in after you. And we were on a search for a system for that, because that's the only thing that could solve that. So, that's why we're doing these Hangouts. You never seen me or Bruce on other Hangouts before all this, especially for not at a period of time for 10 months especially something in beta too. I wouldn't even put my name or attach myself and you know, and my integrity towards that. If I didn't believe, or Bruce or Mark or any one of these guys down here believe 100% that this is your solution. This is the answer you've all been looking for. Don't you understand that? This is why we're out here doing this. This is your answer.
It really is the perfect storm, Paulie. The combination of having the tools to use for their product lines and also having the compensation package to create a cash flow fund for you to do more marketing. I mean, it's got everything. We haven't really gone through too much the basically three facets. It's three facets to this platform. One, of course, is a list building capability with the two-way text messaging and so forth. And tied to that is the application, the survey that people pay $4.95 to fill out the survey. It's a 22-question survey, and it gives us an opportunity to get to know the person that's interested, and really for us to be able to find out and learn how we can help them advance. And then after that's approved, we send it into corporate, and they approve of it. Then it unlocks the videos for them to get the full story directly from the founder himself, Don Glanville, and it's the best way. The reason that we don't come on and put a lot of details on this Hangout, we couldn't do justice to it, and we wouldn't do justice to you by trying to cover some of the things that Don covers in that in those videos, and we don't want to jeopardize your future. We want everybody to get a consistent read, a consistent delivery of information, build all the knowledge that you need to make an informed decision. It's fair to you, you know, and really what we all are concerned about is fairness and the best interests of the other people that we come in contact with. That's what this is all about, and that's why we share information and help each other out so much. We're not secretive about anything. We help to raise one boat, and all boats rise. It's a very strong community, and we're very open and very supportive. And then the third thing that ingredient on this, after the app and after you've joined, like we've mentioned, you can buy the traffic shares at $100 a share, and you get 20 to 25 opt-ins, not clicks, not views, but verified cell phone number opt-ins, so that you can go and text those people, get to know them, and find out just how you can help them engage. You know, so that covers the three basic areas.
Well, you know what's powerful about what.
Go ahead, Bruce.
What Mark said was, you know, the application, and to have that information and have that person pay you $4.95, you know, to basically be your lead. And in that application, they're going to answer 22 questions that's going to tell you about their wants, needs, desires, and their accomplishments. And I was on a call with a couple network marketers, you know, that a teammate set up for me, and you know, that's one thing that they liked about it, was they could see who this person was, because it was important to them, you know, that this person was a quality marketer. You know, that they had some accomplishments, because they wanted to work with serious people. They didn't want to work with freebie seekers or people that are going to join and then just sit dormant and not do anything. So this is really a powerful tool when you say, you know, when you get these verified cell phone numbers that are your leads in the system, to communicate and knowing all of these details about how you can help them is so powerful. To know, like I said, their wants, needs, desires, and accomplishments. You can have an educated conversation with them, ask them the right questions, and save yourself a lot of time. And that's something that this system does. And Paula, you touched on it earlier about saving time. You know, that time is the one thing we can never get back, and a lot of people are spending a lot of time trying to build a business, and it's just, you know, that definition of insanity. You keep on doing what you're doing, and you keep on getting what you're getting. It's insane to keep on doing those things. You have to make a change. You have to do something different.
Absolutely, Bruce. I gotta agree with you on that, man. I mean, why chase a prospect or someone who's not interested? I mean, we guys, you know, when we guys normally, when we want to get our mate, our girlfriends, we go talk to the hot girl, whatever, our wives or girlfriends to be. You know, we'll initiate conversation. We'll try to get the phone number. But if the girl says no, that's as far as you go, man. You got to move on to the next. You have to, because why chase something that's not there? You imagine you trying to hug a girl and trying to give her a kiss and she's pulling away, she's going like this. I mean, why do that? You want a girl to come to you. And that's the same thing with business. It's the same thing. You want the people that want what you have, and that's what ARP will find you through our traffic and our sources. You know, we got the traffic, the people that are hungry for this opportunity, for these tools, and everything we have to offer, and it's just easy that way. They just come to you. You don't have to go chase them. You just put the advertisement out there. They come to your website, and boom, now you're talking business, and it's just as much easier.
And here's the other thing too. You get to pick and choose who you want to work with.
Absolutely.
That's the beauty of this. That is the beauty. And it goes back to that $4.95 application fee, that application that person fills out. See, if you're building a list online, this is one of the reasons why I joined. When I saw that, I was like, that's something. See, I look for some things that are different than what everybody else is doing. That's the way I think. I don't want to do what everybody is doing. I want to do things that are different, because that's how you stand out. And that's the 3% that are doing well. So when I saw that $4.95 application fee, that's something you need. If you're building a list, you need that. That's a powerful, powerful tool right there. That separates the curious from the serious. Okay? So that's a must. Not only that, okay? Not only that, but that person, like Bruce was saying, fills out 22-question survey where we get to know everything about them. Then we're able to get back with that person through via text and start opening up that relationship with them, because now you're there. And you know what? If we don't want to work with that person, or we have the right to deny that application. But so, you know, when you guys are filling out this ad, make sure you fill it out seriously, because we do deny it. I haven't chased one person I have 38 sales. I have not chased one person. One person.
Yeah.
I will not chase. And I don't bother my opt-ins. If they don't pay that $4.95 application fee, they're just not ready for it. So why should I even if you want to be salesy or try and sell them, no, I don't have to do that. They're just not ready yet. They may eventually. Listen, I had a guy 8 months. It took 8 months. He finally joined me. 8 months coming to the Hangouts. Just keep on staying on top of our Facebook groups. Seeing he's been watching. I didn't go out and bother him, text him, and send Facebook messages and say, "What are you doing?" I didn't. In fact, he used to come to me, ask me little questions. Never used to be pushy, just used to answer his questions, because I knew, eventually, I knew this guy. He's been in the game a while, okay? He knows the struggles. It was just a matter of time before he got comfortable, and he would follow through the process. And he finally did, and he's a partner now. So,
Paulie, excuse me. I just we haven't heard much from Eric tonight, and I think it's important for people to understand who we're talking about. Our founder, Don Glanville, and Eric has had a lot of experience on previous programs and so forth. and he can explain Don a little bit better than us and put some credibility.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Give a little background on Don, Eric. Go ahead.
The background on Don. You know, guys, really, it's you know, in the previous systems, you know, they did a lot for me in my business, and definitely took me to a six-figure earner. But you know, I'm just sitting here. I'm attempting to put myself in the seat of the average person that's watching this hangout right now. And what I would ask them to do, I mean, we're not sitting here counting the hundreds of dollars we're getting paid now to do this hangout. Okay, we're here because we want to share this with you. And also, what I would ask you to do is just hit the reset button. Wash out everything that you've previously heard, all the other noise, all the other BS, all the other programs, and understand that this is real. Okay, I would just simply ask you to know that this is real. It works. And back when I used the program, you know, we had to get our own leads. You know, we did our own Google pay-per-click to run through the funnel. One of the huge things that you'll have on your plate is being able to have targeted traffic. Now, some of you are probably not really being able to wrap your head around, well, what's this mean? I'm going to let you know, this traffic has been always around. I've known about it, but let me explain to you how you have to obtain that traffic. Okay, you at least need to be able to generate high six figures monthly to be part of this traffic, because traffic groups like this, or they get them in groups, in bundles. Okay, so when you sign a contract, you need to be able to spend $30,000 a month on traffic. They work with several hundred different networks that have targeted traffic. So they buy them in large groups, large bundles, and you may buy a certain amount every month, but you're going to have to be able to do that. And the average marketer does not have that. We're talking about the elite marketers that make high six figures every month in order to get this traffic. So it's been around. So it's not something new. So if you're wondering, well, is this new? No, it's not new. You just have to be able to be in that upper echelon to be able to generate that much money and be able to just go ahead and spend that amount of money a month on traffic. Now, at the same time, when you hear that number, you say, "Oh, that's pretty high," but also the ROI on that traffic is huge. You're still making high six figures, so you got to be so you're playing a game at a high rate, at this level that 97% of people don't play. Okay, they don't play this. What ARP is doing is taking the hundreds of members, putting us right up in that level, and giving us access to that with the volume of members that we'll have. So now we can have access to this traffic. So that's the huge part, and that's how that works. So for some of you that are wondering, well, I keep hearing about the traffic. I keep hearing about the traffic. How is that real? It's real because now we're taking the members of ARP, we're using it in a co-op, so we can get these traffic packs. So now we can have access to this highly targeted traffic that the 97% of people don't have. So when you look at a system like this, I go back to the one in 07 when I used it, and we were paying for pay-per-click. But see, also back in the day, pay-per-click was the Wild West. You know, if you had the money and you was willing to spend $500 to $2,000 in pay-per-click ads, you got flooded with traffic, and that's what we did. We flooded our funnel with traffic, and those numbers just convert. Period. They convert. They go through, and you got to also realize that you want to go $5. Well, my God, some of you are having the thing trying to wrap your head around. Will they pay the $5? Listen, they were paying $38 for the application fee. I was busy answering people's messages that were paying $38 for the application fee. So you got to remember, I mean, just in the U.S. alone, we have over 300 million people. Over 100-something thousand people a day are filling out some type of survey looking for ways to generate income online. There's an abundance of people. There's an abundance of leads. That's one of the main things that's probably got you hesitant and wondering, how can this work? There's an abundance of people out there. It's not just the people sitting on a Hangout or on the internet. Is so huge you just can't wrap your brain around how huge it is. So hit that reset button. Understand that this thing is way bigger than us, way bigger than Don, way bigger than anyone. He happens to know the power of it. He happens to have the knowledge to develop a system like this for the 5th or 6th time that I know of, and the system works. This time, this system has leads, and like everyone's been talking about, you won't have that learning curve to how to do this. I mean, I can take you to my JV Zoo account, and you look at all these products I got. I mean, they've been collecting dust. Some of them I haven't even opened because I didn't get to the other ones to learn what they was talking about. So I mean, I got 50 to 100 products on my JV Zoo alone, and maybe another 40 or 50 with my Warrior form. Really? Okay, it's it's a merry-go-round that you don't want to get on. And I just, you know, my passion is to see other people succeed. We talked about it earlier. I think Paulie was talking about it. And what happens in this game is you just want to get out of it because no one else is having success. You know, I spent 4 years to learn the internet, how to learn SEO and optimization, but that was my choice. You know, I've had a brick and mortar business. I've had employees. So, I mean, no one wants that. We want easy success. We want it duplicatable. And the people that we meet, some of the great individuals I've met online all around this world, phenomenal people. You know, got families, got cute little kids, and you seeing them struggle because they can't do what you're doing. This levels that. This makes it where you can have enjoyment out of seeing other people succeed. Amen. You know, that's the passion. That's my passion. I've been doing, you know, network marketing for 27 years, and that's on the side. You know, my professional career, I've worked for city, county, and federal, and that just gets you right above broke. You know. So there's got to be a better way. I love helping individuals, but I don't feel I need to be broke doing it. That's my view. You know, if I'm suffering and I'm attempting to help someone else suffering, well, whatever. You got two suffering individuals telling one, well, you got to do this and get over it. Well, you're suffering too. Well, yeah. I mean, how do you explain that to an individual? Okay, so in order to help someone else, just like I think we used this analogy last week, where they tell you you need oxygen, put air oxygen on you first, then help the person next to you. Put the oxygen on you first to help the next person. Okay, not the other way around. So this is the system that's going to allow you to breathe freely and abundantly, so then you can help the next person. It's as simple as that. Yeah. The system's designed to work that way, and it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. What we're attempting to do is to tell you just to hit reset and let you know that we're coming on here, being transparent to share a system with you that's going to change people's life. As simple as that. And we know that there's been so much stuff that you've been bombarded with, failures that you've been bombarded with, agony. I mean, your spouse is getting on you because you're wasting money on different stuff. We understand that. This will solve this. It's as simple as that. So trust in yourself. Trust in this panel right here of individuals that are doing it. And when you're in the system, trust all the other individuals on the surfboard that are in ARP, the members. Different backgrounds, different facets of life all around the world. We're all here with the same mission: to assist people, to assist ourselves, and then to assist you on your journey. So, I mean, that's my take on it. You can take it or leave it. But it comes from the heart. It's sincere. And, you know, like you said, we're not here to sell you on anything. I mean, we're here just to kind of shake you a little bit, tell you to hit reset, and see the opportunity for what it is. And if you don't understand it, watch your videos again. That's okay. Some people don't understand it after watching the videos. Sometimes it may take you 3 or 4 times to watch it to get it. Sometimes you may need to look at this Hangout and just hit, and you'll get it. Do what you have to do, but get it. That's all it's about. Just get
back to that, Eric. I hear you, brother. Yeah, I want to add something, a piggyback on something that Eric said about targeted traffic. And what is targeted? What is something that's targeted traffic? It's a customer that's interested in what you have. That is a targeted prospect. You see what I'm saying? Let me give you an example. I love cigars, right? Maybe these guys don't smoke cigars, but I love cigars. So what do I do with that? I put my name and my number on every cigar catalog, postcard, or whatever, because I want to see the sales. I want to buy a good box of cigar right here. I got one, you know, and I want to buy my cigars, and I want to get them at good prices, and I want to get the good quality cigars with good prices, and I want to see which stores have the best, and they have my name and information. I put my information. These guys, probably not. They're not interested. They're not targeted. I'm a targeted. See what I'm saying? So I am willing to spend money. I'm willing to buy because I want cigar. I have pleasure in buying it, and I just buy $40 worth for a box or whatever. I have no problem spending it, but that's what I like. That's what you call a targeted prospect, and that's what ARP has, targeted traffic to what we offer here. So that's as sure as it gets. So here you get $100 worth of traffic pack, and here comes the people that are interested in what you have. So most likely you're gonna make your money back and then some. So that's as sure as it gets here. So I don't know how to, you know, and like Eric said, you know, we know the pain that you went through. We know the frustration that you went through. We understand the scams that you went through. The spouse bugging you, telling you you gotta quit this thing already. Oh, we understand. We've been there. You know what I'm saying? So now we found the system that is truthful. And I'm gonna close out with this, and then I'm out. But basically, the little story of the kid when he cries wolf. Everybody knows the story. He cried wolf and he lied, and then eventually, when he was telling the truth, you know, it didn't work out too good for him. But the bottom line is that story is the same thing that's going on with us. We're selling the truth now. We're not. It's the reverse thing now. You see what I'm saying? You guys went through the scams and the lies, and now the truth is here. And this is as truthful as it gets. I mean, everybody here is making money with this thing. It's the most realistic way to communicate with a prospect through text, live, you know, and then you know, the system just sells itself. It just does all the work for you. So that's my 2 cents worth. You know, I'm just so excited and happy that I'm involved in this thing because it's changing my life, and I can just smell my future just right around, you know, the holiday season, and it's just going to be nice, man. So, you know, it's going to change my life, and if it can change mine, I'm just an average Joe. It can change yours. So there you have it, folks.
Jose, that was key. That was a key point when you're talking about not having to sell. There are a lot of people that don't like to go out and meet new people. They don't like to cold call. They're not good at selling. And the beauty of this is all you have to do, all you really need to do is be a presenter, present it, and let them get the knowledge to make an informed decision. There's no selling here. Nobody likes to be sold, but everybody likes to buy. We all like to buy stuff if it makes sense to us. But we want to make the decision. We don't want some salesman pushing us and making the decision for us. And that's the fastest way to experience buyer's remorse. When you pressure somebody into a sale and get them all emotionally involved, and on the spur of the moment they buy something, and then you walk down the street and they're chasing after you after thinking about it. Well, that's not the case here. You have all the time to study this and mull it over. You can come back, like Eric says, you can come back and repeat several times until it sinks in. Sometimes it takes up to seven times for you to get the message. And then at the end of that, you will have an opportunity to buy. As simple as that. No obligation. We all want you to be informed before you make a decision.
Well, that's what we're here for. We're here to inform everybody. We're here to give them as much information as we can. Listen, we've been in your shoes. You know, we know you're maybe a little skeptical, or you're not sure if you've gotten burnt a few times and, you know, hearing the same story because you've been through a couple of different opportunities and you thought that was it. We understand all that, really. But here's, 2, 4, 6 guys and a whole slew of other people telling you, if you're not going to make it in this, you're probably not going to make it. Right? This is the closest thing to a sure thing that you will find on the internet. Okay? There's nothing else out there. I look at it like this: we're saving you a lot of time trying to, time right now trying to search out different opportunities or trying to believe in certain other people. We don't have to do this. It doesn't matter. I'm not here to try and get sales for you guys. I'm doing this for the ARP community. I'm doing this for our teammates. I'm doing this for the people in the back of the surfboard in ARP. I have enough leads I could buy through ARP. I don't need to do Hangouts and be on Facebook and try and get sales. It's not about that. It's about to reassure the people out there. We come out, we've been here for 10 months. This is the only thing I do, and we haven't even launched yet. But this is how solid we feel about the system. This is how solid we feel about the creator, Don, and the staff, and the traffic pro guys, and the support. I mean, we're all here as one big family, just getting the word out. We're here if you need us. Okay? We're here to support you. Just come in. Test it, just change that mindset. Okay? It all starts up in here. Starts in the head. Remember before I was talking about sometimes you got to take some risk in life. This is a good risk. Go back through the person's funnel. Click on that link below. It's attached to the person who invited you here. Go back through their funnel. If you have not paid the $4.95 application fee, do that. Okay, fill it out. You'll get a text when it's all approved. You'll get to see with the system up close in person. You see how it works, and then join us. Then you can come and meet the whole community and see what we're talking about. And hopefully you could be on this side as one of our guests one time saying, boy, you guys were right. Because we're getting a lot of that lately. We're getting a lot of people that are joining and getting a lot of thank yous. And it's that what makes us feel good. Yeah, the money's great and everything, like I said last week, and we all need it. But once you have enough of it, there's something more. It's something more, okay? It's about giving back. It's about sharing. And that's what this life's about. So, I don't know. We're going on an hour and a half.
Paulie? We're here to have fun. We're here to make money. And we're here to help people change your lives. I mean, so, you just can't give up on your dreams. It's pretty much like what Jose was saying earlier, man. When you get a no from a girlfriend or a guy put you down and says he doesn't want to have anything to do with you, do you give up? You get back on that horse and you keep on riding. So, it's about having fun. It's not about being serious and thinking everything is, life's too short for that. You have to start living, and what better time to start living than now? So that's what I think about it.
All right, let's close this out, guys. You want to start, Anthony? Start closing out. We've been at this an hour and a half, and almost an hour and a half. So enjoy the rest of Sundays.
Just it's like Don said. It's ARP is like a Ferrari. Anybody can get on it and go fast. Just turn the key and go fast. I had to say that because it's just so good. It pretty much describes what ARP is. You have the system. You can't lose. You got the traffic. The system is going to convert for you, and the traffic is top notch. That's all I got to say. Click the button, put in the application, get in here, you'll be happy you did. And I'll pass it on after. Pass it to you. You guys hear me?
Yeah. Jose,
Okay.
you want to go? We heard your hand. Come on, give us one of those good closers.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and click the link below. Fill out the application. Take the tour. Watch the movie. All right? Because we're not going to tell you the movie because it doesn't have the same effect. It doesn't have the same effect, guys. You know, everybody, the Godfather or the Rambo or any other famous movie out there, it's about a guy and he was walking down the street and this cop came and he started bullying him. It doesn't have the same effect. You got to go to the movie, pay the $12, sit down, get some popcorn, and watch the movie. And then when you see it, then we can talk about it. You see what I'm saying? And now we can relate. Oh, did you watch the scene? Yeah, watch it. My favorite part is this, right? And we can relate to it. You see what I'm saying? Because you've seen it. So go ahead and take the tour, and make your own decision. Make your own informed decision. And that's what the system is about, man. The system does all the talking for you. So it just doesn't make any sense for me to, you know, devalue the whole video and the presentation. You know, we don't do that here. We're not going to ruin it for you. You know, it's not cool giving you the ending of the movie and then you're like, I'm not going to watch that crap because we don't. The way we explain it doesn't even come close to watching the movie. So go ahead and pay the $4.95. Click that link below. Get yourself started, and watch. And like Eric said, if you don't understand it, watch it 2 more times. It's not going to go anywhere. You can always watch it as much as you want. So until it makes sense to you. I mean, it made sense to me the first time I watched it. I was like, dude, I'm in. So because it made that sense to me, you know. And anyways, it made sense to me. It's making money for me now. And, you know, we understand your struggle. We understand your pain. So this right here is like the scam buster. It puts everything to shame. I mean, there's no and if or buts about it. And one last thing, like I said, with all these how-to courses, this is not a how-to course. This is a money-making course, period. You make money. You get in, and you start making money. It's that simple, you know, and it's just fairly simple. So get yourself started. Click that link below, and hopefully we'll see you guys on the other side, and you can be our business partners. Anyways, well, I love you guys. I'll see you like next week or something, man, because I'm fired up about this thing. But launch is coming up, man, and man, oh my God, I'm just so fired up, man. This thing is going to change my life. It's going to change all of our lives, and man, I just can't wait. I don't even know what to say, man. But my life is about to change, man. So, you know, there's going to be big money in my pocket. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting stuff. So get yourself started, guys.
All right.
Well, you know, I'll stay right on Jose's thing about the movie. You know, so I would tell people that you're the director of your own movie. How do you want to write the ending?
That's right.
You have the control. So if you want that lovely ending, write it, and it shall be. So enjoy the journey.
Awesome. Mark?
Yes, you know, on that same theme, basically, none of our answers to your question is going to make any sense at all until you've had that basic introduction and watched the info videos. So it's fair for you, and you know, we won't be spinning our wheels trying to answer and repeat. Get the base complete picture. Then we can chit-chat back and forth intelligently about it, and we'll take all the time you want with it after that.
And Bruce. Unmute. You're still muted, bud.
Unmute yourself, Bruce.
Yeah, look at that. Look at me. Look at me go.
Unmute.
Yeah, I forgot I was muted. Well,
And he's our techie.
Yeah, right. Hey, it happens to us all. You know, I had a glitch. I just want to say, you know, how fortunate we're all, you know, right now being so close to launch and having the right tool, right product at the right time. You know, I mean, the system's so far ahead of everything out there that you know, most people that are even in auto recruiting platform don't have a clue. You know, and like I said earlier, so many people were sold a dream. You know, but there's one guarantee that when this system launches, everyone out there is going to see the power of the system, and you know, our lives changing before their eyes, and you know, that's going to be the wake up call, you know, for them when they see it, because you're not going to be able to miss this thing once it launches. It's going to go viral. With the amount of leads that are going through the system, you know, we're going to be selling results. So like most things, people will pay anything for a sure thing, anything. And this is going to be a sure thing, because when we're selling results, that's what we have to offer. So what do you want to make a month? You know, I got people in my app, some of my applications that really have low, you know, low aspirations of what they want to make. Maybe because you know, all the failures and the frustrations that they have, that they just don't believe that there's the ability to make more than a couple thousand a month. You know, 3,000, 500 to 3,000. You know, dream big. If you're going to dream really big. You know, think more like 50,000 a month, 100,000 a month, 500,000 a month. Because with the capabilities of this system, the sky's the limit, guys. This is a powerful system. So get ready. You know, buckle up, because we're in for the ride of our lives here, and you know, we want you to come along with us. Don's basically given us his tools, his resources, and the leads that he would be using on a silver platter, you know, wrapped in a bow, and it's a gift. So if you ever needed a pinch to wake up, it's now. Get ready for this, man. Click the link below. Do what Jose said. Fill out the application, and you know, take a tour of the system. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family. You owe it to your business. And that's all I got to say, guys. Click the link.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, you heard it all here tonight. Like Bruce said, man, dream big. Just change that mindset. Start dreaming big, and believe that you can make $50,000 a month. Because I could tell you, with this system, me and everybody down here will be. So until next Sunday, we do these every Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The replay will be up in about an hour or so. So if you want to share it and advertise it all week, be our guest. So with that, everybody have a great weekend. Rest of the weekend, have a great week, and we'll see you all next Sunday night. Take care, everyone.
All right, guys, we're good.
Good night, everybody.